Today is November 19th. In the UK at least, that means it's time for the PlayStation 5. I picked it up from Game, which is sort of the biggest game retailer in the UK. Thankfully I did it for pickup, and despite all the lockdown situations, we were allowed to do in-store collection today. So I have to say from the beginning, the box is pretty big. I did have to walk through the whole city centre with it in a special game carrier bag, which was a little bit conspicuous, but thankfully I got here alright. And from the outside we can see that it does clarify the storage. It says on the back 825 gigabytes, which is fairly small considering I had a 2TB drive in my PlayStation 4, but we'll see how much of a problem it is. The box is inside another box. It's the Russian nesting dolls of packaging. Just a PlayStation logo. Get a closer view here. We have manuals, guarantee, that's good to know. Something in... Aha! It's the new DualSense controller. Let's have a look at this. Oh yeah. Oh, it's more silvery than I expected. I don't know if it's just the light, but it doesn't look like perfect white. It looks like a grey, silvery colour, which is really nice. I never actually had the newer PlayStation 4 controller, the DualShock 4. I only had the original ones that came with the console, and I think I got another one a few months later where they made the analog sticks less delicate, but I never had one that had the light on the front. But after using my friends, this one does look quite different. They've added some curvature to the front LED. Nice little dueling on the D-pad and face buttons. Oh, and as some people have pointed out, there's an amazing texture on the back of this controller. So let me see if I can get this with my phone. If I focus as close as it can go. There we go, you can see that. So that is the PlayStation face buttons. That's so cool. But it's extremely, extremely faint. Like, it just looks like a rough texture. So that's a nice little detail, isn't it? Okay, controller to one side. AC power cord. Nice to see that there's no power brick attached to it. This is actually the same as on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. It never had a power brick. Quite a lot of people who've been unpackaging this have been like, ooh, it's good that this time the consoles don't have power bricks. No, it's only the Xbox that always have power bricks. PlayStations haven't had it for ages now. They've had internal power supplies on all our consoles since the PS3, I believe. This is the stand. We'll get to that in a second. This is the HDMI 2.1 cord. I think it's 2.1, which, as Linus Tech Tips pointed out, has some very, very chunky connectors. Whether that's meant to make it look like it's more futuristic, I'm not sure. Oh, nice little USB-C cable. Is it PlayStation branded? It is not PlayStation branded, that's disappointing. But yeah, USB-C. Controller charges via USB-C, so that makes sense, but it's nice to have around, as these days everything is USB-C. Okay, next up, looks like we've got the console. I just knocked a magic mouse on the floor. This is the front. Ooh! Ooh, it's shiny. Ooh, it's super shiny. Oh, I don't want to touch it. Oh, it's smooth. I thought the sides of it were textured. Like there's the same face button pattern on the inside here, but the outside of this plastic shell is completely smooth. Well, it feels smooth. It actually looks like it's got a very, very fine texture. Let's see if we can get a bit of ASMR here. So this is the texture on the inside. And this is the texture on the outside. Inside, outside. Fascinating, I know. Okay, beautiful looking design. This has been said to be massive by everyone that's ever seen a picture of it on the internet. But I brought out a couple of other things to compare it with. Oh, before we do, cool little PlayStation logo, didn't realise that was there. This is some of the only branding on the outside of the console actually. I don't think the front of it has anything. No. No branding. Nothing at all. Oh. Sony. It says Sony in tiny, tiny little font here. Apart from that, no branding, and then this. And that's a really nice little three-dimensional cut. Let's have a look. The back of it's got some serious ventilation going on. So the airflow seems to be directed from the ground. So all of these vents on the back are angled like this. So from looking at it directly from behind, you can't see into it. But if I tilt it here, you should be able to see in. I don't know if the light's getting inside it, but you can see all of the electronics. This is the underside. This is the back of the console. So see here that there's loads of cooling fins running down the length of the console. Extremely cool. And on the back, of course, we've got two USB 3s, although the USB standard is so broken these days that who knows how fast they are. Gigabit Ethernet, HDMI 2.1, and power. Oh, and this I think is a Kensington lock, which no one's ever going to use unless you're in a commercial setting. To the size comparison, it actually looks a little bit dark blue. It is black, but it's got a dark blue hue to it. PS4. Okay, this is the original launch PlayStation 4, and yeah, there's quite a difference, isn't there? I don't think you're even meant to stand this on the side. This is the 2014 PlayStation 4. It came with, a few hundred gigabytes, but I've put a 2 terabyte hybrid drive in it, which works great. So I'm slightly concerned about the 825 gig of this, and only about 650 of it or something is actually usable. So we'll see how that plays out. If we lie them down, there's no stand underneath it, so it's rocky central at the moment. Although you can still have it like that, couldn't you? Like, it's fine. Even without a stand, it's sort of... It's stable. It's not like it's just going to roll around on its own. You have to sort of push it and have a little weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. It's bigger in every dimension than the launch PlayStation 4, apart from maybe depth. So, original PS4 here, PS5 here. So yeah, the PS4 might actually be a little bit bigger this way. Yeah, slightly. But yeah, PS5's bigger in every other dimension. Especially the thick end. Next up, 2009 PS3 Slim. I got this one, and I still use it, when my original PS3 got the yellow light of death in 2009. I got that PS3 on launch day, and it was amazing, and I loved it so much. And it died on me after years of defending it at school against everyone's Xboxes that were getting red ring of death. Anyway, this 2009 PS3 Slim has been very reliable since. I still use it mainly for Gran Turismo. I still use it to play Gran Turismo 6 on my racing sim setup, and it's still fantastic. It plays Gran Turismo in 1080p 60 frames a second. Yeah, PS5's big. The total volume of the PlayStation 5 is probably still more than these two together. Let's stack them up next to each other. Oh, PS3 Slim does not like being put on its side. No. Okay, I'm just going to hold it like this. So, from behind. Yeah. Okay. My camera cut out while I was trying to faff around with the stand. This is the stand. It has little hooks on it here. It has a springy bit for some reason. I managed to get out the screw that is hidden behind a hatch, and it goes on like this, he says. Ah, that's why it reveals the screw when you only have it in the vertical position, because you only use the screw when it's in vertical. I can see if I look into it here that there's a hole that we can't see. Let's see if we can make this brighter. Inside the hole there is the screw that goes into the PlayStation, so it's this hole. So this can go through there. Don't have a screwdriver handy. Doing it with fingers is not ideal. What the hell is doing with my drill? I had it on my desk last night. This is not how you do screws. But it's a flathead, so you know you can use your thumb, it's fine. That'll do. Here we are. This is the stand, just about secured on the bottom of the PS5. Ooh. Ah. Isn't it beautiful? I've already got fingerprints all over it though. Okay, PlayStation 5 is unboxed. Now I need to set up my living room because it's not an ideal setup at the moment. I've had the PS3 and 4 in the cabinet, and I think they're going to stay in the cabinetry for now, and this is going to sit proud on top. But it needs cleaning and tidying and sorting out a little bit, so that's next. Loud. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tune in to the next video for a little setup and starting it up, seeing how everything goes, but this was just an unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. I do have the PlayStation 5 media remote and the Pulse 3D headset coming soon. They should be here by now, but they're not. So, when they are here, I'll make videos on them. But I hope this is interesting. Unboxing videos aren't usually that interesting, but I think in this case, because lots of people want the PS5 and can't get hold of it, that it's got a little bit more value than most of these videos would have. Shut up! See? The ambulance listens. Okay. Now what? Our bus going past. Now a motorbike. The perks of living in a city centre. Lovely view, lovely noises. Okay, please subscribe, follow me on various platforms. I am at COG Photo on Instagram, that's my main and my photography account. At COG Cardio on Instagram for my fitness and spinning classy related things. This YouTube channel is going to be a mixture of loads of stuff, so I've just called it my name. There will be photo stuff, there will be tech stuff, there'll be gaming stuff, there might be car things. I don't know, we'll see. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you soon. Bye.